you guys had a wonderful 2016 and a wonderful Happy New Year, and that you guys are ready to have a great and wonderful year, because I know that I am. I just wanted to say, I know you guys are probably wondering what happened from my introductory video to now, and I just want to tell you that this video is what is going to explain everything. Don't you worry. I am looking forward to 2017. I know this is going to be my year, and I can't wait to share it with you guys and have a wonderful, wonderful 2017 year, and I hope you guys have a great year as well. Now, in my introductory video, I talked about how I had a whole bunch of things planned and a lot of things fell through. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know what happened. Also, if you also follow me on my blog, A Break From Reality, you know I haven't really been posting there either. And this is also going to kind of explain it also, the reason why. I've been struggling with something, you know, on a very personal level, and it was a very hard time for me. It started back in July. I think I posted my video back in September or October. And it had already been a few months of me dealing with it. If you have read my blog, you know that I suffer from anxiety. And if you haven't, anxiety is something that I've struggled with for as long as I can remember, even as a little girl. Not knowing that, of course, it was anxiety. As I grew up, I realized, you know, that what I'm feeling is a form of anxiety. And during the summer, my anxiety attacks started going to another level. I mean, to the point where I would just want to crawl in bed and do nothing. I would feel scared, and I didn't know why. I would cry. There was a point back in October that I had an anxiety attack so bad that I was shaking, and I don't know what to do. If you read my blog, I talked about techniques to help you get through it, but none of the techniques seemed to be helping me. And of course, it was like a short time fix, maybe in the moment, taking deep breaths, meditation, distracting yourself, all the fun stuff. I was doing it, and in the moment it would work, but every day the anxiety attacks were just unbearable. I started feeling like I was sinking into depression. The anxiety, I had no energy. I mean, I felt like I couldn't even lift my phone to look at Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I didn't have energy to go post videos or anything like that, work out, even make myself food. Of course, I would do the things I knew I had to do, like I would, you know, take care of my son, I would change his diaper, I would, you know, feed him food, but when it came to myself, I just, zero effort. And another thing that scared me is I would read things like a status on Facebook, or read a card, or read whatever, things that are very easy to understand, and I would have no idea what I just read. I felt like I was in a fog, and my stomach, I kept having stomach problems, and my heartburn, I have really bad heartburn, and it would feel like I would have like a fist going down my chest. I even went to the doctor, and they said, you know, you're fine, you know, take, you know, some Tums or take Prilosec and you'll be okay. But I've heard, you know, just my personal reasons, I didn't want to just take the medication. I wanted to figure out what I need to change in my diet to make it stop, or if it was my diet, or if it was something else. I know I just wasn't feeling right, and it just kept getting worse and worse. It was just more and more and more and more. And on top of that, this is a little bit more personal, but I was having hormonal problems, and on top of that, I don't know if it was because of the hormonal problems or because of whatever was going on with me, I was having a real problem with my anger. I was angry 95% of the time. Like 95% of the time, I was not just angry, like furious and irritated and annoyed at everything and anything. And the worst part is my husband was getting, you know, the direct hit of my anger. And he could be doing, just make the smallest thing, breathe the wrong way, move the wrong way, and I would just explode. I could feel it inside my bones, how angry I was, and I just didn't know what was wrong. And in my mind, I know I'm feeling like a crazy person, which would just add to my anxiety. It was just like an endless circle of how I was feeling, and I felt like I was going crazy. I would talk to my parents, I talked to my husband, I talked to my friends, and you know, they would talk to me and they would tell me, okay, you're going to be okay. And in the moment, I just felt like I was going crazy. I was getting depressed, and I didn't know what to do anymore. And it was the first week of December, the first Friday. I remember the first Friday of December. I went to a local fair with my parents and my cousin and her kids, and I was there with my husband and my son, and I felt like crying for no reason. It's the start of the Christmas season. There was Christmas music and Christmas decorations, and we were at a fair with my family. There was no reason for me to feel sad or depressed or feel like crying. There was no reason, but I just didn't feel right in my own skin, and I felt like I was going to have a nervous breakdown. And I was talking to my mom and my parents about it, and you know, they're like, it's okay, you're going to be okay. And you know, my parents are very strong believers in the law of attraction and, you know, meditation and positive thinking, and as much as I am too, but it was just hard for me to see it that way in that moment in time. Later that night, we were at the house just relaxing after being at the fair, and my mom read out to me the symptoms of someone with a gluten intolerance. And I was just amazed. She read me like 12 symptoms, and out of the 12 symptoms, I had like 9 or 10 of them. The anxiety, the hormonal imbalance, the weight gain and loss, I have these bumps on my arms. I've had them since I was little, and they're like these weird bumps, and I just kind of, okay, that's just how my skin is. I have bumpy skin. Also, guys, I'm sorry, I know I'm taking a little bit long, but bear with me. I have a point. I decided it's worth a shot, because I'm tired of feeling the way I'm feeling, and it can't do any more damage than what's been going on with me. So I decided, that was the first week I decided, okay, I'm going to try out a gluten-free diet. I went the next day, went to the grocery store, and I bought a whole bunch of, you know, gluten-free products, you know, so things I would normally eat, like I had sandwiches and tortillas, and I would have quesadillas and things like that, chicken nuggets. So I went and got the gluten-free products of those things, so it would be an easy transition, so I didn't feel like I was missing something. And I started, and it says it takes 2 days to get the gluten out of your system, and maybe it's my mind, but I honestly feel it was within 2 days. I felt instantly better. I had more energy. I hadn't had an anxiety attack. I wasn't feeling angry. Sorry, if you guys can hear my husband and my son, he's trying to get my son to fall asleep, so I'm sorry, and I could not wait to film this video any longer, so if you hear them in the background, sorry. I said this a little late in the video, but yeah, sorry. It was just like, it was mind-blowing to me how something so simple, something so little can affect me so much. And I was instantly feeling better. That week I had done really good, no gluten products. I was doing really well. We had a couple friends come up from down, South Florida, and we had food, and they had, we made like rice and beans, all the stuff that's gluten-free, but we had this popcorn shrimp that I absolutely love, and we had it in the house. We're like, okay, well, it's good to make it now so we can get rid of it, because, I won't be able to eat it. It's gluten, and we had a lot of people, so we figured, okay, we can eat it, get rid of the house, get it out of the house, so I'm not tempted. Well, unfortunately, making it and having it in front of me tempted me, and I had like 4 or 5 popcorn shrimp. That night, I had an anxiety attack, and it was just like, oh wow. After that, I was like, no, I'm done. And I had done really good. The bumps on my arm had even, like, they're gone now. They're not even there. Like, I could feel my arms a little bit, but if you look at them, they're nowhere near what they used to be. I wish I would have taken a before picture and after. If I would have realized that that would have gone away. And the point of this I'm trying to make is, guys, if you're not feeling right, if you know that what you're feeling is not right, and I'm not saying maybe it's gluten, because maybe that's not the case for you, and I got lucky. The doctor didn't tell me this, but it just so happens that I got lucky for trying something out, and it just so happens to be that's what it is for me. My sister, she also has a problem, and my dad also has a problem with gluten, and since they've cut it out of their lives, they feel better, and it's just, for me, it's mind-blowing. And guys, if you're not feeling right, please go figure it out, whether it's maybe cutting something out of your diet and seeing if that helps you, or maybe have a detox and slowly introduce foods for you and seeing, which ones make you feel a certain way, because I promise you, medication is not the only result. It's just a temporary fix. So if you're not feeling right, and maybe it's something that you're eating, or something that's in your normal atmosphere, I don't know what it is, but you need to figure it out and take care of yourself. Don't just think it's in your mind, because the truth of it's probably not. It's probably something that can be fixed. I'm not going to tell you that I still don't have anxiety attacks. I do. They're not as strong and scary as they were before, though, and that for me makes a major difference. But now, I just want you to know that it's a new year. I'm feeling healthier. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling more sane. I'm in the right mind, and I'm ready to make 2017 my year, and it's going to be my year. So please join me. I'm going to try at least posting 1 video and 1 blog a week. That is my goal. I know in reality, because I'm taking 4 classes this semester starting Monday, and I'm a mom, and I know life can sometimes get in my way, but I just want you to know that that is my goal. And if you enjoy it, be on top of me. Send me a message on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever you're following me on, or through YouTube. Leave a comment below, tell me, hey, where's the video? What's the video this week? Or what's coming up new? And that will motivate me to get out there and do it. So I know I blabbed on really long, and I'm sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Just want you to know that I am going to be much better, and my blog is also, there'll be a link to my blog below, A Break from Reality, and it's going to explain, it's going to talk a little bit more, kind of reiterate what I've already said in the blog, but I'm also going to have a link to a gluten, the website that showed all the gluten intolerant symptoms, and if you think that might be you, give it a try. And I will also, on my Snapchat and on my Instagram, be posting some of the products that I use, so make sure to follow me. The links will be down below. And also don't forget to subscribe, because I need those subscribers. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm sorry again, I know this is a long and kind of long-winded, but I promise you the next ones won't be so long. I just wanted to explain to you what happened. But thank you guys for listening. If you stayed out to the end, please share, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Bye.